he won't run many more laps than normal.
All right, now, Stewart, get your weaving out of the way here.
If you're new to NASCAR, what we're talking about with this green, white checker thing, if the race comes to its scheduled distance, which in this case would be 267 laps, and it's under caution, then they'll run extra laps, overtime, we're calling it. They'll throw when the track is clean and race ready, they'll throw the green flag, they'll race a lap, throw the white flag, which is the signal for 1 lap remaining in the race, and then come around to the checkered flag.
If the cleanup takes 5 laps, so be it, because now, as you see them on the racetrack, they're not in a big hurry to clean this up because they know they're going to green, white checker. Who is in the front? Tony Stewart, Dale Jarrett, are they the ones that may be iffy on fuel?
Stewart pitted at lap 200.
Dave?
They just asked Dale Jarrett on the radio, fuel pressure still good, buddy? And Jarrett said it just started to drop a little bit.
Yeah. He came back from a lap down.
Not where you want to be and run out of gas on the restart.
No.
Sitting in 3rd spot.
Well, not where you want to be is Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson and Kurt Busch behind the guy on the restart that might
Anybody
be running out of fuel.
Him. Yeah.
That might stumble, that's right.
Now, Jeff Gordon knows that right now. Or they'll tell Jeff and Jimmy, hey, 88 is low on fuel. Be careful on the restart. Keep your eye on him.
Bull riding coming up on NBC Sports after NASCAR. But it's going to be a bit, because we've got plenty of action still to come from here in South Florida.
When did Tony Stewart stop the last time?
200.
Lap 200, huh? Yeah, he should be able to make it okay, I think. Weber, they're nervous time down there, isn't it?
Yeah, what do you think Jack Roush is thinking right about now, BP?
Oh, man.
You know, he tried so hard to win the championship in this series. He thought he was going to win it in 1990 when Mark finished 26 points behind Earnhardt, had that 46-point penalty earlier in the season. Then last year battling, or 2 years ago battling with Mark and Tony Stewart, then finally winning it last year, Matt Kenseth, in runaway fashion. And Robbie Reiser, Matt Kenseth's crew chief, told me Jack really didn't appreciate winning the championship until they were having dinner Wednesday night of championship week in New York, when he looked up from the meal and told everybody, this is pretty neat. Now Jack Roush, who took forever to get his first championship, is looking at the possibility of back-to-back championships. The cat in the hat could be a very happy man tonight.
I talked with Jack earlier this weekend and said, you know, you've got a 2 out of 5 shot. You've got 2 cars out of the 5 that have a chance for this championship. He turned his back and said, I don't even want to think about it. Walk the other way.
You know, Jack knows how to win championships.
Yeah.
Won a lot of championships, a lot of other racing divisions, and he's a very hands-on car owner.
Mark Martin back in 14th place, going to come up short unless something really strange happens in his championship bid this year.
This is going to have to be really weird.
And 2005, Martin's last full season of competition on the Nextel Cup circuit. He'll have to try again.
But he did pick up 1 spot. He is 4th spot in the points, 1 up, 1 on Dale Earnhardt Jr.
I'm not ruling out the really weird here.
Yeah.
Well, me either.
And for Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 2nd-generation racer, whose father is a 7-time champion, Jr. able to share a couple of NASCAR Busch Series titles with his dad. And it looks like his bid for his first Nextel Cup title is going to come up shy this year. 6-win season, not bad.
Yeah, they just haven't had the consistency. When they were on, they were on. I mean, they smoked everybody. But when they're off, they seem to be really off.
Yeah. Like today, they've struggled today trying to find the handle on this car, currently in 22nd position.
Junior talked about coming into this weekend, taking a lesson from the Boston Red Sox, saying we should know from watching them anything's possible, any kind of comeback. He's going to need a real big one here. He's in 22nd place with just a few laps to go.
All right, the signal's been given. 1 lap to go. That's going to be a green flag on 269. Matt.
BP, Jeff Gordon, 4-time series champion, starts in the 4th position. Robbie Loomis just told him, a win can still do it for you, meaning the championship. Go after it. He says 10-4, we'll do it.
Dale Jarrett is down low on the banking.
88 says he's tight on fuel.
And maybe...
Just barely, but fuel pressure's down to 3 right now.
Fuel pressure down to 3 pounds.
Maybe going to be a problem here on this restart.
I'm running at full pull it all now.
Okay, well, that's really the best thing that can happen right now for Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson, not Dale Jarrett, of course, but
He's out of gasoline.
Yep.
We didn't come to points race.
That's Mike Ford, the crew chief. So they got to get Dale Jarrett's car off the track before they can restart the race.
I don't think so. I don't think he's going to coast to pit road.
That's what I mean. So they're going to have to, they should be extending this caution because there's no way he's getting back.
I don't think there's any access roads either back there. You can.
31's going to come up and push you there.
There you go.
41's going to push you here. The 88 slow.
That'll help. So we are coming to the green. A 2-lap race for the win and for the championship. A little overtime. Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch behind Tony Stewart and Greg Biffle. Who wins and who wins the title?
Tony brought him down. Pretty nice. Here they go.
Gordon looking for second on
contact
Biffle.
with Biffle.
And Biffle looking for the lead on Tony Stewart. Johnson 3 wide to the outside.
How about that move for Biffle? Hung on to it and took the lead at the same time.
And Kurt Busch making sure they all don't end up in a smoking pile.
Jimmy Johnson second. Jeff Gordon trying outside Tony Stewart. Will he get it? I think he will when he gets down on the straightaway. Got the momentum.
White flag, 1 lap to go. Look at this. Kurt might get challenged by some of these guys coming up behind him.
He certainly doesn't need to lose those positions.
Jimmy Johnson to second. Jeff Gordon third. Kurt Busch in fifth and trying to hang on to that spot. If he stays there, he wins the title.
You may see a Hail Mary here by the 20 car, right on the back bumper of Jeff Gordon. Don't think he can do it.
Checkered flag is up. Greg Biffle wins the Ford 400 at the Homestead-Miami Speedway. Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon finish second and third. It's not going to be enough. Kurt Busch is the 2004 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion.
We did it. I'm going to come and get you by the end of pit road. Everybody come with me on the track and push me.
What a relief.
Wow. That's all I can say.
That's good stuff.
Wow.
Doesn't get any better than that.
8 points.
He had all, man, it's hard racing.
I think Mr. Weber's wandered in the middle of the celebration there.
With the championship, crew chief Jimmy Fennig just got a handshake from Chad Canals, Kyle Busch. They're partying at BB Rubbles for you. Congratulations, you're the championship-winning crew chief.
I'll tell you, this is a championship team. As a championship driver, I mean, it's awesome to be here.
We talked earlier in the garage this morning. You said you felt you could do this. You had the car to do it. A handshake from Robbie Loomis.
I'll tell you, these guys, they did not quit. We had trouble, everything else, but we came out, and Kurt Busch is awesome. He is a champion.
Go celebrate, Jimmy.
Thanks, guys.
They call him one of the most loyal and one of the most faithful crew chiefs in the garage. He stays with an organization even though he's had offers to go elsewhere. Jimmy Fennig will celebrate with his crew and his driver here in Homestead.
Little high five there in the car from his teammate Greg Biffle.
Which did, by the way, a great job on that last lap. He got hit and then made the pass for the win. Very strong.
So the chase for the championship is over, and here's how it ended up.
8 points. Man,
That's
close can you get?
That's 2 positions.
And second and third finished. Second and third on the racetrack.
That 8 points would have been 2 positions if Kurt Busch would have fallen a couple of spots in those final laps, or if Jimmy Johnson could have passed Greg Biffle.
I'll tell you what, I know a lot of people like Kurt Busch and a lot of people don't, but you know what? He drove his heart out this year, and my hat's off to him because that's a tremendous job. They had a ton of pressure on them these last 5 races, and especially today, and they pulled it off.
Tell you what, he is one terrific race car driver. Jimmy Fennig says he is a wheel man.
He proved it today.
Yes, he did.
Jimmy Johnson finished second in the race and second in the championship. Dave?
With him now, he's already been spoken to by his fiancée Chandra and by Chad Knaus. 8 points short, my man, but the comeback you guys made, this chase was fantastic.
No, it is. I mean, we're definitely disappointed we didn't win the championship, but if we look back 4 or 5 weeks ago, thanks, Loomis. If we look back 4 or 5 weeks ago, we weren't even in the chase. So this team, the support from Lowe's and all their employee owners, the support from everyone at Hendrick Motorsports, the engine shop with the loss of Randy Dorton, management with the loss of Jeff Turner, the whole complex with John Hendrick and his 2 daughters, the 2 pilots, and then also Scott Latham's wife, or Scott Latham being killed. With it's kind of babbling, but just with the loss of so many people that were there, it's amazing that we were able to finish where we did and to have the comeback that we did. And man, I wish we could have got the job done, but we can go to bed tonight knowing that we gave 100%. We did everything that we could, and we just came up short. So we'll come back next year and try harder.
The best Jimmy could have done for himself today was to win. He came very close to that. Matt?
It's been an emotional roller coaster for the entire Hendrick organization. And Jeff, you missed the championship by 16 points. You were looking great there at one point with that last restart.
Yeah, we gave it every effort we had. We had a couple opportunities. We had several opportunities throughout the day, and that flat left rear really got us behind, and we fought all day long. Really proud of Robbie and the guys for the type of race car they gave me. It started out tight, and thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. We struggled. A little bit there at the beginning and got better and better. And, those last couple of restarts, we had a shot at least to win. I don't know if that was going to win us the championship, but, in all, it was a great day, great year for the DuPont Chevrolet team. I want to thank DuPont, Pepsi, Quaker State, GMAC, Lay's, Goodyear, everybody, Haas, EDS, everybody that makes it happen for us. Very fortunate, and Chevrolet, proud of them for winning the Manufacturers Championship. And I just want to say congratulations to, Kurt Busch and Roush Racing. They did a great job all year. They deserve it.
He finishes 3rd here at Homestead.
Matt, meantime in victory lane, Greg Biffle is here after having won the Ford 400 this afternoon. And what a terrific pass at the end. And a lot of water being thrown his way, as well as water bottles. And a lot of confetti in the sky. Tell me about the pass on Tony Stewart and the contact with Jeff Gordon.
Well, I just, I almost hit Tony there. He must have ran out of gas on the restart. And, it's been a long year, and I'm going to miss a good friend of mine, Randy Dorton. And I want to dedicate this win to him and all those guys. Congratulations to Kurt. And these 16 team and me as a driver, we got something to prove next year. And, man, it's just really good. And the soldiers, man, they've just done so much for our country. And we think about them all the time. And General Schultz here this weekend and everybody. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. And just exciting. Good day for Roush Racing. And, man, I wish my family and everybody could be here with me.
A high five from Matt Kenseth, and to present the Ford 400 trophy, Edsel Ford.
Congratulations. What a race. Most deserving. Congratulations on winning the Ford 400 this weekend. You did a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And he said he kept his eye out for his teammate as long as he could, but at the end, I had to win the race. Matt?
Marty, the sentimental favorite coming into this chase by so many drivers and so many fans was Mark Martin. Mark, where do you even begin to describe your day?
Man, it was a great effort by the Viagra team, man. They did a great job. We had a pretty good car. We put ourselves in a position to be a contender there, and then we had a flat tire under the caution, so I'm not going to say it was bad luck. If it was bad luck, we'd have had that under the green. But, with the way things turned out, the best we could have done was 4th, and we did that. I'm real proud and honored to work with these guys, and I'm also honored to just be racing with these great young drivers out here. I'm going to be watching them for a long time to come.
And your friend Jimmy Finnick finally gets the championship trophy as a crew chief.
Oh, man, it's the greatest. So Jimmy and I, most people don't know it, but we won an ASA championship in 1986, and we worked together in 85, 86, that long ago. Both of us were racing in the short tracks in the Midwest, dreaming of coming back NASCAR racing, and I'm really, really happy. Jimmy deserves it.
And this guy deserves it too. He has one more shot, Dave. He retires at the end of 05.